So today we'll be going over the Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta and my thoughts on it as a Battlefield player, just to kind of give you a unique perspective. I do want to give a big thanks to the Technical Brit for the beta code. His channel will be down below in the description. He's a really cool dude, so do give his channel a look. Now let's get started. Disclaimer, I haven't played a Call of Duty game since Modern Warfare 3, so if I'm missing out on some details or I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, that's because I don't, and that's because I play mostly Battlefield. But I figured I could give just a different perspective for Battlefield players looking to buy the game, or just if you're a COD player looking to laugh at a Battlefield player, and I'll just be me here. For starters, the gunplay is really good. It's punchy, it's fun, and the sound is just amazing on the guns. The sound when you get the kill is perfect, but there are times where it does feel a bit too slow on the time to kill. Maybe I'm just used to the instant kills and like BF4 and stuff, but it does feel a bit slow sometimes. Now there are times where I do feel like I'm having an instant death on the opposite side of things. It does feel like I'm getting instant deaths at times. I don't know if that's just how COD is meant to be, where an SMG or an assault rifle kills you and it feels like one or two shots. I'm assuming that that's either a bug or that's just how Call of Duty does things. I don't know for sure, but it is giving me Battlefield 5 PTSD pretty hardcore. But I will say customization is very deep, just even in the beta. It's really deep, it's really well done. The gun bench, the operator skins. I do think this is where the monetization will come in the game, especially with the weapon skins and the operator skins. That's going to be their cash cow right there, and hopefully that's what it stays at. Hopefully there's no weapons and loot crates and things like that. That would be very Call of Duty if it was, though. The game is very random, I will say, as far as gameplay. And I think that comes with the stagnation of the map, where the PvP encounters are what becomes random. And I know you can kind of apply that to just about any PvP game. Random things happen. That's pretty much anything competitive like that. But it just feels like with the lack of environmental randomness, it feels weird when there's player, PvP randomness. Because it feels like that's the only thing. In Battlefield, it feels like, okay, well, I just shot a tank shell through a building and then the building fell on a guy over there and killed him. Yeah, that's random, but that makes sense because you shot a building on top of a guy or whatever. That makes sense. In Call of Duty, it feels like you just turn a corner and whoever's not looking at the other is the one who loses the gunfight. It feels like that sometimes. And I mean, some people might like that. Me personally, I'm not super into that type of feeling. It's not my favorite. I mean, it is what it is. It's like that in every game, like I said. But Call of Duty, it just stands out a bit more. Now, like I said before, the gunplay is fantastic. And when you do get into face-to-face gunfights, that's when the gunplay really shines. I do think that if they added some kind of linear mode, something similar to Rush in Battlefield, I think that would be very ideal for this type of game. And it doesn't have to be like a Rush clone. Just something linear, make it 12v12 for, it doesn't have to be a huge mode. Just something linear so you get more of those face-to-face gunfights. I just want the gunplay to be less of one guy's looking, one guy isn't, and more of both guys are looking and it's a test of who has more skill. And I think that really shines in the 2v2 mode that we saw. I think that's a bit more direct and it's a bit more based on skill and gunplay. And I think a lot of times in the modes, at least that are in the beta, it's much more of randomness. A random, I found another guy he's staring one direction so I can shoot him in the back. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, in conclusion, the game is very fun from what I've played, and I will be buying it, not just to cover it on the channel, but because I do genuinely enjoy the gameplay. Hopefully this perspective did help some of you in deciding, or maybe it was just a good chuckle at a COD noob. I don't know, but I hope you enjoyed, and I thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, then do leave a like, subscribe for more content like this, and as always, I will see you in the next video.